Right, good day everybody. Welcome to the channel. So if you've been planning a trip to Japan from Australia and you've been deciding, or should you use the budget airline like Jetstar, because sometimes the bigger airlines like Qantas and the local Japan airlines that go there can be quite expensive. And we're just gonna go through our experience with our 14-month-old with using the airline. So we traveled from Brisbane to Osaka. So this a direct flight, one of the direct flights from Brisbane to Osaka. And yeah, hopefully we can help you decide if Jetstar is the right airline for you. So in this video, I'm just going to go through some of our experience with Jetstar. Talk about if it's baby friendly, what the seat is like, food, overall experience, pros and cons. And also we're going to go through some tips on what you can do to make the experience smooth sailing with Jetstar with your baby. Oh guys, great. I just finished checking in. Just going through what's happening right now. On our way to Japan with the family. They're over there just sitting down, just having breakfast. So just get ready for the flight, baby. Had a bit of sleep there. Hopefully he gets tired before the flight. Just talk about what happened upstairs. There's actually a lot of construction happening. So if go there, it's a lot of the spaces are closed, which makes it a little bit hard to move around. In terms of what went well, I think we managed to check in everything. There's no questions in that. The pram was free as well. Everything was checked in. No questions asked. We got a boarding pass and we managed to pick a good seat. So the very back. Hopefully it goes well with that. Hopefully there's not much people around, and pretty quiet. Hopefully. So it's a 9-hour flight. We'll see how we go. It's quite long. Hopefully the baby just falls asleep and do some more updates, and hopefully we can advise some good stuff to you guys. Right, we're inside. Finally in. What a mission to get through. We're at the very back of the plane. There's my wife and the baby right there. We left the pram because we had to check it in with Jetstar flight. It's included as a carry-on baggage, so we just checked it in, and we thought hopefully it's easy enough to get through. So here we're at the very back of the plane. Hopefully we get the whole row and some space for the baby to play around in. And actually there's a guy sitting next to us in the aisle row there. Hopefully the guy managed to convince him to move, because otherwise the baby's just gonna cry all day. It's not gonna be good. So. Okay guys, currently at the back of the plane here. The good thing, I just want to talk about what's actually the advantages of staying at the back. So as you can see here, there's actually a lot of space. So we have the right here, and it's pretty quiet. It's fairly quiet. So we got the toilets right here. The other side as well. So if your baby if you need to change nappies or anything, it's a really quick travel to the toilet, and it's just plenty of space. If you need to carry the baby, there's space right there, or right here. You can just stand up and easily just carry the baby, and just put him back to sleep. That works a lot. So This is great. So plenty of space here. You can go to my around. Right, let's go through some tips on how to make your Jetstar flight smooth sailing with the baby. So there could be two things here. If your baby is not walking yet, I would recommend bringing your pram all the way to the gate. The problem with this is that Jetstar usually includes the pram as part of the carry-on baggage. So usually with the carry-on pram, it's already 7 kilos, so that's like one person out, and you know the rest of it you can probably bring the baby stuff in there. So it's not very ideal, but yeah, it's just one of the cons of with the Jetstar. But however, if your babies are walking, I would recommend checking in the pram, because basically your hands off and that, and you know, if once you're settled into the gate, you can just drop the baby, you know, tie the baby out, and yeah, hopefully you get a smooth sailing flight, and you know, baby's asleep and you get to sleep as well. Next one, pre-order your food, because you get the food first if you pre-order it, and yeah, you get to choose as well. Yeah, you're not pressured in there. It's the same price, pretty sure. Yeah, you just get priority if you order your food first, and yeah, you get the freedom to choose as long as you want before the flight. Next one is a really big one. This really helped us a lot. So take the back seat if you can. So yeah, once you purchase your flight, try to pick the very back seat, because the good thing about the back seat is just you have everything, as we saw in the video there. Yeah, you got easy access to the toilets, and yeah, you can stand up as well, carry the baby, and I guess the other thing is you can be isolated and away from the people, because usually they don't want to sit at the back, and yeah, at least you have some privacy, or you're disrupting less people if you're at the back. If you see that the row, like for example, just you and your wife, and you and your partner sitting in the two seats, and the other one is taken, you can actually ask the staff at the gate. Just make sure you ask them and say, you know, is it possible to move this person to another seat, because otherwise, you know, if the baby's quite disruptive, it's going to be quite annoying for this person, and they're not going to have a good time. So that's what we did on this flight, and the person was happy to move to another seat. So just give it a try, and yeah, they're always helpful anyway. Next one is pack enough bottles, especially if your baby's not eating solids yet. So make sure you get enough bottles and milk. One pro tip is make sure you bring those the insulated bottles. So just keep the water warm, and just a little bit better for the baby to drink. If your baby's taking solids, eating solids, bring enough snacks and toys, and to keep them entertained. So yeah, so a few in there, and hopefully that helps you decide if you want to take the Jetstar or not. Okay, so in summary, is Jetstar baby friendly? I would say yes, it is. You know, it's not too cramped like what people assume on budget airline. It's probably a little bit smaller and a little bit tighter compared to Qantas, but you know, it's doable. And you know, if you got long legs and you got a tall person, it's probably recommended that you take the front seat, because yeah, that works for you. But if not, if you don't need that, just take the back seat. How's the seats? Pretty comfortable, I would say. Yeah, if you can take the whole row, that'd be really good. If there's somebody sitting in there and you got a baby, usually the staff are quite nice, and yeah, they can ask the person on your behalf if they can move or not. So yeah, pretty comfortable the seats. Staff, I would say they're quite polite, and they're really good as well. Very good to deal with. Usually it's not a one-sided, like just one, like from all from Australia. It's not. It's Jetstar Asia. So majority of the staff they're from other countries, and the service are really good. Yeah, they're very polite and very helpful most of the time. The food, yeah, it's probably not the best, but you can survive that. It's only 8 hours. Yeah, if that's not enough, just have a meal before your flight, and yeah, you do have an option to buy to purchase a food as well mid-flight. So yeah, it's not the end of the world. It's in Australian dollars, so that's pretty easy. So we'll go through the pros and cons of getting a Jetstar. So start with the cons. I guess one of the big ones is the pram. Pram is included in the carry-on luggage, which is not very ideal. Yeah, you're gonna suffer a bit. You're gonna be creative. They don't weigh up the carry-on in there, but so maybe in the other times they will. So just be careful with that. The other thing is flight entertainment. In Jetstar flights, you usually have to pay for flight entertainments. It helps if maybe one of you guys purchase some flight entertainment, because it helps with your sanity as well. And if you're just getting tired and you just got nothing to do, and yeah, it just helps ease up the the long flight and the carrying the baby perhaps. But yeah, it's not the end of the world if it's not. And the pros, yeah, it's very cheap. Yeah, all services they're usually pretty good. It's direct flight, and yeah, it's baby friendly overall. So hopefully that helped you guys decide if you want to take a Jetstar for your international flight from Brisbane to Japan or wherever in Australia, because the airlines usually the same, Boeing 787, so 333. Yeah, as long as you follow those tips, and usually it's survivable. Yeah, the time is great, because it's in the morning, because the flight is a day flight. Before you go to the airport, wake your baby up really early in the morning. So hopefully by the time the plane goes to taxi or takes off, it's the baby's nap time. So it helps with that. So yeah, overall, I would say Jetstar flights are pretty baby friendly, and hopefully just provide some savings to you guys, and you can redirect the rest of the money elsewhere, buying souvenirs, and have a great time in Japan. So enjoy.